Hello again, this is PC Delta Link, back with more of our Enigmatica 2 Let's Play Normal Mode, and this is episode 82. Okay, today I'd said we were going to get into some of the rituals that are in Astral Sorcery, and that is still our plan. We are ready to do that. So this has been actually available since the attunement tree is back where this first became unlocked, right after you get the attunement altar. You have this ritual pedestal over here on the right side of this book. So if you go to this, it talks about when you attune a crystal to a constellation like we've been doing, you can set up this ritual pedestal and it creates an effect in a small area around that altar. So this isn't too expensive to craft, this ritual pedestal. It's 2 gold, 2 chiseled marble, 4 pillars, 3 ruined, and then a bucket of starlight and either any crystal of some kind. So that's all it takes for that. Now the structure for this is also not that big, especially when you compare to, like in this tree we also had the attunement altar, which this thing was ridiculously big, but the ritual pedestal is nowhere near that size. This is the ritual pedestal. So it's fairly small. It's only a 9 by 9, really. Not 100% sure why it says it's 4 tall when it's clearly like 2 tall, but whatever. And here's the ingredients for it. You have the pedestal, of course, 20 marble arch, 24 marble brick, a chiseled marble, and 12 regular marble. So we're actually going to build that real quick over here. I have the ingredients right here. So let's see here. We have our chiseled goes in the very middle. And then we're going to need... that'll be last. Well, I can just get them all in the hotbar. That'll save me a little bit of time. So now if we look at our diagram, we have marble brick extending out from all 4 sides of the ritual pedestal. So we're going to do that. Let's see. Okay, and at the third one that we created here, you end up making like a T shape on it, like so. And then just fill in the corner here. So that's all for the marble brick. The marble, the regular marble, fills in this middle space. And then finally the arch goes around the whole thing. And there we go. So that's your ritual pedestal. So not too big, really, compared to a lot of the structures. Now, we have our pedestals in here, ready to go. And you see we're actually going to make 2 of these. Although I'm missing a second crystal. Unless, did I put it in my backpack? No, I did not. Let's go back and grab that, because, yeah, I need a second crystal. Okay, let me... And purity really doesn't matter on these, so... I'm just going to see if I have one that's really crappy purity. Yeah, 15%. That sounds good. Let's take that one. Okay, let's warp back over there. We're also going to need our bucket. We're going to need a bucket of liquid starlight. And see, we already have one in here, but we'll need a second one in a minute. So let's go ahead and make the first one. Okay. Hey, quest complete. Ritual pedestal. Alright, let's get this in here and swap the buckets. And there's our other one. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I want 2 for a specific reason. So, alright, we're just going to place this right in the middle on top of the chiseled marble. And now we have a ritual pedestal. And so, what you need to do for these to get them to actually activate, you need to take crystals that you have attuned to different constellations. Such as here we're carrying Vicio, Boetis, and Armara. Those are the three we're going to play around with today. And of course, if you want to know exactly what each one does, check your constellation pages in your Astral Sorcery tome, and it will show you here, like, ritual effect. So this is how you can tell at a glance what each constellation will do. Also, on the matter of constellations, while I'm talking about, we have acquired every constellation now except for one. So we have Voryx now, Altaria we have now. So yeah, the only constellation we're missing is Horologium for actually finding it in the night sky. Every other one we have found, but Horologium is very rare, and I think it's only after, like, the night after a solar eclipse, so it does not come up very often, and it's, yeah, just something we haven't gotten a hold of yet. I think I've seen a solar eclipse one time since I started this mod pack, but unfortunately that was long before we started Astral Sorcery, so not a whole lot I can do about that. So, okay, so what you do to actually get these to do anything is you just take the crystal and right-click it into the altar. And then you notice it's kind of shimmering around here and whatnot. And let me see if I can get this to work properly. Probably could see it better at night. But let me try this, see if it'll work. So let me unequip all my armor. No? Is it not going to work? Because I thought it would. Because for Vicio, and can I, like, yeah, I can get that back. Yeah, tune to Vicio. Because if you look at the effects on Vicio, yeah, it's supposed to let you fly, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay. Now we're flying. And you see we do not have... Normally it's our draconic chest plate that lets us fly. But we do not have that equipped right now. So, yeah, we are flying without the aid of wings at the moment due to the ritual effect. Now, if we stray too far away... This is bound by distance to the altar. If you get too far away, the effect will end. Oh, yep. And there we go. So yeah, the effect does end if you get too far away from the ritual pedestal. But yeah, there we go. We got to demonstrate and show that off real quick. Let me get some food back and fix my hunger there. So that just gives you a small example of a simple ritual. Now, once it's nightfall, we're going to do another one in a different spot. Now, these rituals, they can't go on indefinitely because they will eventually break the crystal that's here. Now, I believe you can, like, take the crystal out and prevent that from happening. But I'm not 100% sure on how that works yet. I haven't done enough experimentation on that. Real quick, even though it hasn't been the night after a solar eclipse, every night we've been checking the skies for Horologium. So we're going to do that again real quick. Because I don't want to miss that, since it's probably going to be ages before I get it again. And no, it's not on that part, so let's check the upper half. No, it's not here either. Okay, well, we had to try. Whoop. So, alright, now our second one, we need the Armara Crystal, which is why we have that one still with us. And we're going to go over to another pedestal I've set up right over here. Oh, I need the creepers gone. There we go. So let me get our ritual pedestal. And let me get Armara. And there we go. You can see they've been kind of shoved back. So yes, this is what Armara does. It creates like a sort of barrier that mobs can't get past. As you can see, it pushes them quite far away, and very rapidly at that. it also is giving us absorption and resistance. So, let me take this back out real quick. So I'm just going to let him get closer again, because I just love this. And then, bloop! And something else that's cool as well, although I need to find the right enemy to show this. And of course when I need one, I don't see one. Oh, is that a skeleton? You, Mr. Skeleton. Yeah, over here. Okay, now if you watch the skeleton... Oh, gosh. Well, heck. Okay, I need another skeleton. It figures when I need a skeleton, there isn't one over here. Well, since there isn't one over here that's able to demonstrate, and the one I did have shot the zombie and got himself killed, what the effect of the barrier is as well is it deflects projectiles. So, like, the skeleton's arrows would not be able to actually physically hit us. They would just bounce off of the barrier that the ritual creates. Now, these ritual crystals, they are affected by the purity of the crystal used in the attunement. So, this is only 70%-ish that we're running on these crystals. So, these could be stronger. But as you can see, the radius of this is pretty high. Even for 70%. And these can also become stronger. So we're also going to go through a way to make rituals stronger real quick. So let me head back over to our altar here. I'll go ahead and take this with me in case we can maybe... yeah, kind of reset everything around here. I'm going to drop off all the drops I'm carrying real quick too. Because I don't need that crap clogging up my inventory. Gunpowder and the creeper head and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot I had this. Yes. So, I actually got a shooting star the other day. We've seen a few times now in the night sky those shooting stars. One actually came down. I was actually able to follow it and grab it when it impacted the world. And it dropped a couple things. It dropped like some glowstone powder. It caused an explosion where it landed. It dropped a diamond. And then it dropped this shining casing. So I don't know what this does. It says something is shining inside the casing. Right click to open. So we're just going to do that. Oh, we got a lucent scroll. A strange constellation is drawn on the scroll. Discovering it should provide additional clues. So let's take a look. What is this? Repuro. I have no idea what this is. I was unaware that this existed. What is this constellation? Oh. I don't know if we're in the right phase of the moon for that or not, but I'll take a look real quick. I'm not seeing it. Huh, but yeah, I have no clue what that is. Okay. So, apparently those things drop lucent scrolls. Discovering it should provide additional clues. That's broad and vague and very unhelpful. Mod authors, I don't mind, like, you wanting some sense of mystery on some of your mods, but honestly, I'd also really like it if there was an actual updated wiki or something somewhere where I could find information on some of this stuff sometimes, because some of the stuff I've tried to look up for, not just this mod, but some mods just doesn't exist anywhere online. I mean, it's like good luck finding information on certain aspects of mods. So that's a slight problem with that. Alright, well, back to boosting ritual effects. So there is another thing that we can get in here, and I believe it's in the next tree. Yes, here we go, the ritual anchor. So this allows us to take a ritual and move it to a different spot. So you basically place this ritual anchor above the ritual pedestal. You know, like in this beam of starlight here. And then you place the other one where you actually want the ritual to occur. And that's where it will happen. Let me go ahead and take this off here. No, it's still the same size, so I can't really tell how you can tell. I was hoping there'd be a way to tell if it was like close to breaking or something, but there doesn't seem to be a way to tell that currently. Okay, well in the meantime, so let's go ahead and get these ritual anchors. We have those set up right here. And I'm just going to use the NEI to click the recipe in here. So these aren't too expensive. So just 4 gold nuggets, a gold ingot, a resonating gem, stardust, 2 glass lenses, and 4 glass paint. And that gets you 2 of them, enough to do 1 ritual. So let's go ahead and craft that. Okay, we have a ritual anchor. Alright, so let's go ahead. This should be Boetes, however you want to pronounce it. Now, does it say, is it 4 blocks above or 5 blocks above the pedestal? So, alright, I need my official, very fancy measuring stick. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then we go like that. Okay, so that should be in the proper position. So now, if we take the other one, so this is, and I have the exact spot where we're going to test this at, and that's going to be right over here. We're actually going to place it right here and see if it works. I don't know if it will. This is one of the more useful rituals. Let me go to the constellation for this one. Here we go. So the ritual effect actually makes animals drop their various drops without killing them. So it's a nice way to actually get those items off of the animals without having to kill the animals. Now, this has to have, let's see here, blah, 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 to this end. Oh, hang on, I had to link it. Okay, linked ritual anchor to ritual anchor. Alright, let's see again. Oh yeah, see now it's glowing, and the ritual is working. And you can already see a piece of leather on the ground over here. And we just got some wool too, yeah we did. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It might even be affecting the chickens, I don't know. Although the chickens normally drop stuff anyway. Getting out of there before they drop. Oh yeah, I see some raw chicken in there. Yeah, so it is affecting them out here too. So yeah, you could definitely do this. There's some raw lamb. You could just have, you know, an item collector sitting in your animal farm, and you'd never have to actually kill any of your animals again, because they would just drop the resources normally. So isn't that cool? So yeah, that's all you have to... Oh gosh, there was a lightning strike right there. Glad it didn't strike the wood on top of the chicken coop. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that, because that is a really handy little ability. So let me get the rest of the drops. And I might set up something like this later on. But again, the thing you have to watch is that your ritual can break the crystal eventually. So yeah, let me go drop off everything. Yeah, some eggs, some raw mutton, some raw beef. Yeah, okay. Oh, let me stop the rain while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Now I'm going to switch this out for Armara. This, ritual over here. Oh, I'm still carrying the leather. Oh, well, that's fine. So let me grab Armara again. Well, it's daylight right now, so we're not going to really notice anything. I was going to play around with it on the mobs that spawn. I couldn't tell if it was day or night with the rainfall. Well, while we're over here, you might be wondering how our tree beacon has been doing. And it's been doing pretty well, considering that it's just been gathering these AFK. I haven't actually put a whole lot of time into this game since I last played, because honestly, I've just been really tired after work lately and haven't had the energy to do that. So that's why some of the stuff has not gotten as far as it normally would have by now. Oh, that looks so cool. Now, there's supposed to be a way to accelerate some of these rituals, and maybe it needs to be nightfall to do it too. So I might check what that is real quick, and I might be back with you guys in a minute. Oh, one thing else I want to show you guys, because I brought this along too. So you can use your illumination wand. You can take your illumination wand and put it in a crafting table with any colored dye of any kind, and you can actually color it to where it will then use that color flare. So you see I colored mine blue, so now we have blue for our illumination wand colors that it places down. So it's really cool. I don't know a way to uncolor it. NEI did not show a way to change the color, unless... I wonder if I could... is that white powder? Yeah, it is. I wonder if it would let me change it. Yeah, so you can change it if you want to. But yeah. So if you wanted to get really fancy on your decoration for your bases, you could just take, like, a bunch of different colors of these illumination wands and use them for your light sources. So we'll definitely do that when we eventually decorate the Astral Sorcery area, but of course that's still a bit of a ways off, unfortunately. Oh, we're still carrying wool, too. Also, while we're waiting for nightfall, something else I want to show is that we are getting to the point where we're getting some pretty good crystals. So I think I mentioned a long time ago that you can grow crystals and they have a chance to split off and multiply. And so that is still true. And so you can see here we have a few crystals, 5 actually, that are pretty good size and purity. Well, the size is maxed out at 900. But all the purity on these is above 90%. In fact, we got really lucky, and I was making some more celestial crystals. And the one I mined ended up being 98% pure, which is absolutely amazing. So, in order to actually multiply your crystals, what you can do, let me leave this bucket in here, is you can take some liquid starlight, and 5. Okay. You can take some liquid starlight, and crystals have approximately a... Oh, this one's Vicio. Okay, let me just drop this one in first then so we're not confused. Crystals have about a 1 in 6 chance to split off into another crystal, but they have to be max size in order for that to have a chance to occur. So, in that sense, you're kind of wasting starlight, since if nothing happens, you just wasted a bucket of starlight, but starlight's not that big of a deal to get back, so it's not really a problem. And we've still got pretty much a full tank here. So yeah, this is completely random if anything happens, so I'll pause this and I'll be back with you guys once these are done absorbing the starlight. Okay, and we did have a success. So if you look here, there are now 2 crystals in this pit right here. And then let's see what else we got. 2 here. Okay, 1. Oh, we can't even hold that one. So yeah, 2 out of 5 is not bad. So let me put Vicio aside in here real quick. Now, when your crystals do split off, their size will drop, but the purity on the new one will be slightly higher, anywhere from, I want to say, like 2 to 9% or something. So let's take a look and see what we're at now. We still have our one with 98, which, see, the size dropped from 389, or from 900 down to 389. So now we still have our... And there we go. We have a crystal that is 100% pure. So, of course, now the best thing to do is just to multiply this one over and over and over again to get a bunch of pure crystals. So yeah, 92. Oh, we got another 100. So one of the other ones that split off went much better on the purity after the multiplication and also got to 100. Look at the size is down to 24. Oh my gosh. That is like the smallest size ever. So, alright, that is a rousing success. That is amazing that we got 200% just in that little trial. But these are still really good. I mean, you know, these are 98%, 92, 94, 92, 91. You know, they're over 90%, so they're still really good, even if they're not perfect at this point. Alright, it's almost sunset. So I want to see something as well on our ritual pedestal once it goes back to the night tonight. Because there's supposed to be a way you can boost these rituals, but yeah, I think I need it to be nightfall to do this. So the other thing I need to check real quick, can I link Starlight to this? You can. Okay, so that's probably going to boost it as well. So there's supposed to be a way, according to this book, and this is in this next tab up, Ritual Acceleration, where somehow using lenses and Starlight, you're supposed to be able to redirect Starlight itself back into the altar and make the ritual even stronger than it previously was. So once it hits nightfall in a sec, we're going to play around with that and see if I can get something to happen with that. So let me go ahead and we'll play around with Armara. So let me go ahead and drop this is Armara, right? Yeah, let me drop Armara in there one more time. What I'm not seeing... Oh, here we go, here we go. So now you see with the Starlight being fed into it, there's this like circle on the ground, so it seems like stronger. But you'll notice there is a beam of Starlight here that's kind of going off nowhere. So what we need to do is we need to take lenses, and we have some new lenses over here made with one of our 95% purity crystals. So you'll note these don't stack with the other lenses we previously made, because all 11 of these were made off of one size 900 crystal. So alright, let's go ahead and get these lenses going. We're also going to need some cobblestone and our linking tool. So alright, so what we want to do is we want to take our cobblestone and get the lens where it will intercept that beam of Starlight, and then you want to link it right back onto the altar. So literally you just want to shoot that Starlight right back onto the altar. And you see now we have another beam that's shooting off right here. So now you just want to do the same thing. Once I can find the beam. It's a little faint. There we go. So yeah, just do the same thing. And you can do this multiple times. There is a cap on it, but it's pretty generous, so... Yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and see if we can max this out. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, each one of these will make the ritual even stronger than it previously was. Okay. Oh, I see it's right there. Now, as far as I know, what direction the Starlight will next branch off from the altar is completely random. And I don't remember how many times you can do this. I want to say 6 or 7. So, let me see. I'm not seeing another beam at this point, so it's probably the max it can go. So this will make the ritual much more powerful, and we're going to take our ritual anchor here. And place it here again. And so we gotta link it again. So let me link this. Alright, we're going to try to drop down on the creeper and just hit the thing. And there we got it! So yeah, that's even further away than it was previously pushing them. Oh, here we got a skeleton over here this time. Let's see if we can get a better demonstration of this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you see the arrow just went backwards. Whoop! And he hit the zombie. But yeah, so it just gives you a demonstration of just how insanely good this stuff is. And the range on this is absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's the basics for rituals. If you want to, you know, now that we boosted this with the crystal lenses, I believe if you switch the crystal or take it out, it will actually change the beams on the next one you put in. So let's go ahead and take this one out. And let's put in Bowie test real quick. This is that one, right? Yeah, it is. And I believe the beams will be in a different spot. So give it a sec. And while it's doing that, I'm going to check our scope for Horologium, even though I don't think it's up there tonight. But I don't want to miss it just because it was the one day I didn't check. Nope, it's not up here. Okay, it's worth a shot. Now, this one doesn't seem to gain boosted. I don't know why. That's strange. Because you think it would be. Let me try to unlink it and link it again. Yeah, no. Not sure why that's not doing anything. Well, you guys got to see it at least. I might play around with it. Maybe the crystal's getting too small, needs the size increased or something. I don't know. Maybe it's too close to breaking. So that will increase, boosting the ritual like that with the pedestal, the lenses will increase how fast the crystal breaks in the ritual pedestal. But still, you guys can go through the constellations in here and check what all the other rituals do if you want and see if they're worth putting on your world for certain reasons. Some of the other ones I like, for instance, is Avitas. Yeah, all nearby living entities experience regeneration, and nearby crops flourish and grow at an accelerated rate. So that can be a really good one, too. So, alright, after this episode, I will have the world download up for you guys. And we already went over last episode that the items to share my magic research are here and ready to go, so you guys can instantly have what I have on that. But yeah, I think that's going to about do it for now. We're just over our time limit again, but still, this has been really good. I got to show you guys we now have some perfect crystals. So we'll definitely be able to work on replacing some of our earlier items with more pure versions of them now. Oh, hey, little zombie. And yeah, I got to show you guys rituals. We'll still look for Horologium in between episodes. I don't know when I'm going to find it. And, yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. And I will see you guys next time.